In this video, I'm going to explain to you the 4 reasons why your marketing doesn't work. And if you want to skip this video, I want you to ignore it, but at your own risk, right? In this video, I'm going to basically explain the inefficiencies in your marketing. Okay, so there are basically 4 reasons why your marketing is basically ineffective, right? I mean, if you know who I am, my name is Juan, and I have been in the marketing game for over 6 years, and my experience has allowed me to help realtors, make their first $1 million commission. I would likely do the same for you if you apply what I tell you, and I have no doubt that you'll gain value from this video. So without further ado, and with me changing this world, let's get into it. So these are the 4 reasons, right? Now, I want you to understand something before we start, and it is that the main points that we're going to cover on this video is, first, identifying the common pitfalls on your real estate marketing. Also, I want you to understand why these issues are arising, right? Because, I mean, sometimes you don't understand why the problem is there, so you cannot solve it, right? And also, once you understand this, I'm going to show you how to fix them for better results. And if you think you're going to waste your time with my video or, with me explaining to you all of this, I want to guarantee you the highlighting of the critical areas that need improvement in your marketing, right? And applying all the insights I'm going to show you right now, you will transform your marketing results. This is guaranteed, right? And of course, if you follow the steps for a significant impact on your commissions, you're going to thank me later. You're going to be happy jumping around, with a bunch of commission checks coming in every single month. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first reason. The first reason 1, is your lack of targeting. What does it mean? I mean, you have broad marketing efforts. And this is bad because, many realtors, I used to be this way as well with my other businesses, is I failed to define my target audience clearly, right? I don't know who I'm actually targeting, and this can lead to wasted resources, to low engagement, right? Because, if you start talking about if you start talking about the NBA finals, if you start talking about other things, then, your stuff is going to engage people that are interested in that, right? And not especially in real estate, not especially in buying or selling a property. So, you got to be very, very aware for this. And the only solution that I see this, this happening, or this, I guess, being solved, is to develop a very detailed buyer persona, right? And you need to tailor it to your marketing strategies accordingly. No, I don't want you to go ahead and just create a buyer persona and Google it and put on ChatGPT. I want you to actually be thoughtful about it. On a buyer persona, these are the main things that you need to know: their pain points, their dream outcome, their past failures, and that's basically it. That's all you need to know about your persona. Of course, you got the demographics and all this stuff, but those are the main things that on your marketing messaging will allow you to have better targeting and, of course, have better results. And that's the reason number 1. Now, reason number 2 is going to be your poor content quality. Or, for example, could be as well your ineffective communication. So if you go into your videos or you go into anything on your marketing, your ads, your Instagram reels, or even your newsletter, and if you do low quality content pasted from ChatGPT, is not yourself, is not you talking, is you interacting with your audience, then the results that it's going to have are not going to be as good as possible, right? All the generic and low quality content fails to attract, and it fails to engage potential clients. Poorly rated listens, weak visuals, lack of valuable information, all that can deter prospects. They can drive them away, and they're going to go for the pretty looking stuff, right? So the only solution that I see you having here is very simple. But sometimes it's a little bit hard to actually do it, but it's to invest in high quality content production, right? If your listing video looks awful, or if you don't have drone shots, or if you don't have correct staging, if you don't have professional photography, right? If you don't have compelling copy when it comes to, all the listing descriptions, or you don't have informative videos, then people are going to they're gonna think you're just another realtor, right? Just one of the old dudes that just hands out business cards and that's it, right? You need to, you need to stand out. You need to look good. You need to present yourself good. And the same way you present your content, the same way you present everything, is the same way people are gonna think that you pay stuff, or the thing that they're gonna invest in, which is their house, right, with you, is gonna be a waste of money or a waste of time. So they need to be sure, they need to be reassured that your content is good. They need to be reassured that if your listing looks amazing, then you're an amazing realtor. Now, sadly, it happens like that, and it's something that we need to change and we need to work with, in order to be more successful, especially when it comes nowadays. People are looking luxury, people are looking for cool stuff. Now with the Own in My Head, a Netflix show, now people are like, oh my God, I want the cool stuff, right? So yeah, you need to start doing the cool stuff, right? So this is the reason number three, which is inconsistent branding. And which essentially is just the lack of brand cohesion that you're going to have between all of your, touch points, between all of your social medias. So for example, if you're on TikTok or, doing funny videos or dancing around about real estate, it's fine. I mean, you're going to get attraction, you're going to get a certain type of clients. But if people go on your Instagram and just, serious photos and all this stuff, then people are going to be like confused. People are going to be like, okay, I mean, this guy is not being cohesive with, the marketing or with his brand, right? I mean, he's not the same person. They're not gonna say cohesive or anything like that, but it does confuses your audience, and it also weakens your market position. The brand message, the visuals, the tone, everything should be uniform across all of the platforms. If you want to go crazy on TikTok and start doing dances, then you go crazy on Instagram and start doing dances. If you want to go crazy or if you're gonna go serious on Instagram and do professional photos with professional footage and high quality stuff, then you do the same on TikTok, right? Or the same on YouTube. It all needs to be cohesive to your brand. Yes, sometimes in some of them you start showing a little bit more personality, for example on TikTok or for example on YouTube, but essentially it needs to all look the same, right? Your mannerisms, the way you talk, your language, the camera quality, everything should be exactly the same. So people are going to be like, okay, this guy is the same stuff. And the only way that you can actually, solve this problem of inconsistent branding is going to be for you to develop a cohesive branding, right? And a cohesive branding is with you doing a strategy, cohesive branding strategy. It needs to also reflect your values as a person and as a businessman that resonate with your audience. So now you also did your audience research, right? You also know how your audience thinks. You also know how they talk, their pain points and everything. You should always be mentioning that, right? Remember how I always start with my dream outcome saying, hey, if you want to get $1 million in GCI, you should start seeing my content. Or if you want to listen to me, I'm going to show you why you should listen to me. I've gotten millions of dollars in GCI for all the agents, and I could do the same thing for you. We have $700 million in client transaction volume and all this cool stuff. And people are going to be like, okay, I should listen to this guy, right? And in some of my videos, I talk about how inconsistent branding, how bad marketing can get you low quality leads. They're going to be all tired because they're going to feel like a cold call when you call them up. They are going to always, kick the bucket, and they're not gonna move forward with stuff. And that's a pain point that you have as a realtor, right? And you get a lot of people that are just nosing around and they don't want to move forward. And that's why you're watching these videos, right? Because you want the dream outcome of having those high quality prospects that are qualified, that you can get with systems like, for example, the high listing system that I have. If you don't know about the high listing system, it's going to be the first link down below. And if you want anyone else to explain it to you, just go ahead and click the second link. It's just a scheduling a call with my team or with myself, and we're going to give you an enrollment call to the high listing system that you can apply for yourself. You can get 6 luxury listings in 6 months, all amazing, all nice. If you want to click it. If you don't, just move forward with the video, right? So moving on for reason number 4, why your marketing basically sucks and doesn't work, is reason 4 is that you are ignoring your analytics. And this is a problem that I had when I was starting doing marketing, right? You're not tracking stuff, right? And I remember this one time that I was struggling with money, and I didn't know why, right? I started talking with this girl I was dating. She was like an accountant, right? She was like, I mean, are you tracking your finances and all this shit? I was like, nah. And yeah, I mean, I need to track, I need to adapt, right? I need to know what's going on. And the same thing comes with marketing, right? Because if you don't track your marketing, if you don't know your numbers, if you don't know where your dollars of advertising are going, then how do you expect for you to get results, right? How do you expect for yourself to double down in the stuff that works, right? And many realtors ignore the analytics and they fail to track their marketing performance, right? I used to work with this one realtor, I'm not gonna say her name, but she didn't even check the analytics. Of course, I sent the reports and all this stuff. At that time, I was just starting out, and I sent the reports, and she was like, "Oh yeah, cool, it's working out, whatever." But she wasn't tracking the analytics for her sales team. So I was getting her all these links and all this stuff. It was in 2019, so the bonanza of the Facebook ads was amazing. So people were making a lot of money from Facebook ads, especially in real estate and insurance and all this stuff. So she was getting a lot of leads that were getting interested that were actually not tire kickers, but her sales team wasn't doing the work. They weren't calling the leads, they weren't doing the stuff. So I was like, oh my God, right? That wasn't being tracked, and I got the fault for it, right? So again, need to track your stuff. You need to know that without data, it's impossible for you to understand what works and what doesn't, what to cut off, what to keep going. So I want you as a solution to utilize analytic tools. You may be asking, right? What analytics tools should I use, right? There's you got Google Analytics. If you're doing Google ads, you got Facebook ads, you got ROAS for e-commerce and all this stuff. But I very, very recommend my CRM. So this is gonna be Client Lion. If you don't know how to use a CRM, and if you want to implement it, I'm implementing it for free for everyone that just asks me, because I implement it. It's gonna have 30-day free trial, and if you like it, you can just keep it. It's gonna be $97 a month after that. If not, it's cool, right? You can cancel and all this stuff. But the CRM is pretty cool. You can track your analytics. You can also check out all of your performances. You can have your pipelines. You can have automations. You can host your websites, your funnels. All this stuff is pretty cool. It's pretty insane, and it's a lot of things from the value, right? I'm running ads for it as well. If you're staying online, you're gonna be 30-day free trial for free Realtor CRM with pipeline and snapshots and all this cool stuff with lead magnets and stuff, and it's completely for free implemented. So if you just want to just get it, just DM me on Instagram. It's going to be Juan Pablo Vélez B. If not, just send an email at juan@ourpubroker.com, or book a call down below and just say, hey, I come for the CRM, and we'll help you implement it on the spot, right? So now we know that you need effective marketing. It also requires consistent targeting, high quality content, consistent branding, and data analysis. And addressing these 4 things, right, can dramatically improve your marketing efforts. Of course, you need to implement the strategies. You need to move forward. You need to start optimizing your marketing today, not tomorrow, not the day after, not in 2 months because you're in vacation and it's summer in Canada and you cannot do this, quote unquote. Somebody told me that they were lazy, right? So I want you to please, if you want to get started, reach out for personalized marketing strategies and support. We have the best results on the game. We have constant support 24/7. We're always for our clients. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching the videos. Subscribe to the channel for more valuable insights and strategies. And please follow me on social media for daily tips and updates.